March 27 marks a year since South Africa went into lockdown. eNCA is reflecting on the historic times we find ourselves in. What have your experiences been during the lockdown? Comment with your video or picture on our Twitter and Facebook page, or you can even upload the link on the screen. While to the story, there's been outrage after a video of a man dressed in traditional Ndebele attire was asked to leave a Click store in Midrand, Gauteng. The man was being escorted off the premises by a centre manager when the Click store manager intervened and told the customer he could shop. The Click store manager has laid a complaint against the centre manager. So the Institute of Traditional Leadership says it's shocked and disappointed by the incident. Ikosi Sipho Mahlangu, the chairperson of the National House of Traditional Leaders, joins me now for more on this conversation. Ikosi, thanks a lot for joining us this evening. You're calling for the relevant Chapter 9 institutions to probe this incident and for other authorities to prosecute where possible. What's your view on the incident that transpired?
Look, I think we were shocked as the National House of Traditional Leaders to learn that in this day and age, an African child in Africa, South Africa, that has fought so much for this freedom that we have, and the human rights that we have, the freedom of expression, that in this day and age, you still have African people that would stop other African people from wearing their own attire. So we are calling on all these institutions, the Chapter 9. We've written to the Human Rights Commission. We've written to the CRL Rights Commission. We are also writing to the Equality Court. We've written to the management of Boulders as well that they must take action. We are even starting a campaign as the National House that on Sunday, all South Africans, those that can go to malls wearing their African attire, they must proudly wear their African attire, go to malls. Those that are going to malls and just enjoy themselves as Africans and wear their own African attire that they fought so much for. Because, I mean, previously, we're not allowed to express ourselves. We're seen as barbaric. And today, during the Human Rights Month, we are seeing people that are doing such appalling things. So we are very, very disappointed and angry as the institution of traditional leadership, especially being the custodians of our own African cultures.
Yeah. Well, as you say, that this was an African child saying to another African child not to wear their traditional attire. In that sense, do you think that we as a people are colonized in our thinking and our approach to our cultural practices?
Look, our people are colonized, they are damaged by apartheid. There's still those that see themselves as beneath others. They see European standards as much better than theirs. And I think it's about time that as Africans we need to be patriotic to our Africanness. We need to believe in ourselves, because that's the only thing that will give you confidence. If you know who you are, you know your attire, you know where you come from, you know your roots as a person, that gives you confidence and you are able to do anything else. I mean, countries that have put culture as a bedrock of development, they've done extremely well. So I think as South Africans as well, we need to make sure that the issue of culture is taken seriously. That's why, as the institution of traditional leaders, we are calling on all South Africans that this Sunday, the 28th, I think all of us must wear our African attire.
What do you think this will achieve on Sunday? So let's say that South Africans heed that call, they do dress up in their African attire. What are you hoping that the objection, or the objective rather, would be on this?
Look, I think the objective is mainly for those that are running our malls to take notice that we are Africans, we are proud of who we are proud of what we wear, and we'll wear our clothes wherever we are. You know, so that's what we are trying to achieve, that we are bringing awareness to those that think that African attire is beneath any other attire.
And very quickly, before we close, what are you hoping that the lesson for South Africans is here?
Look, I think the lesson as South Africans is that Africans need to stand up. They need to be jealous of their own. They need to make sure that culture is the foundation of everything that we do. I think that's the only thing that will make us successful. I think it will bring back the confidence. It will bring back that can-do spirit that we've always had as Africans. So that's the lesson that we are learning, that we need to decolonize ourselves and be proud of who we are as a nation.
We're going to leave it there. That was Ikosi Sipho Mahlangu, the chairperson of the National House of Traditional Leaders, on that insight. And with that,